your meals are the more nutritious they are and attractive, yes.
Yeah.
I'll also be using egg as a binding agent for the frittata.
Okay.
And I'll be adding spices.
Okay.
That's a couple of
then for the garden salad?
Okay, I'll just be using my go-to recipe, which is cucumbers, tomatoes, and onion with vinegar. I'll be making that.
Okay, so what's in the middle now? Smoothie.
Yeah, smoothie.
Yeah, so
pineapple, banana, with squeezed lemon and ginger.
Okay, okay. All right, this is going to be quite some breakfast this morning. So, Chef Bassett, I'd like you to run me through the process. I always like to know exactly what to expect cooking-wise. So let's start with the fusion, the plantain potato frittata fusion. I remembered it.
Yes. So I'll be frying the potatoes with the plantain.
You fry them?
Yes, separately. Then I would saute some onion and garlic with scotch bonnet pepper just to add heat to it and spice things up. Then I will be adding my spices. There's curry, thyme, black pepper and salt. Then
what's in here?
This is sunflower oil for the vinegar.
All right.
Yeah, that's going to be the dressing for the garden salad. Then I'll be going in with shrimps, chicken, franks, and I'll be adding potatoes.
All of these in the frittata?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be
Yeah. Okay, so you put the spices after frying the plantain and the potato. Put the peppers for the franks and the shrimps, right?
I would add the eggs.
Okay. Are you breaking the eggs in or...
No. I'm going to whip the eggs aside first. Then I would add the whipped eggs into it. Yes. Then I would arrange the plantains I fried on it with the vegetables.
Okay. Kind of like what we like to call the pizza, isn't it?
Yes. Like
except that yours is
potatoes. Yes.
You shouldn't call it first dodo pizza because I'm seeing franks, I'm seeing shrimps and some other additives. Okay, so let's talk about the process for making the smoothie itself. You blend this too.
Yes, I'm just going to the ginger will come in first.
Okay.
Then
I'll add the ginger first.
No. Like I'll add the ginger first.
Okay.
Then
to the blender. To the blender.
Yes.
Okay.
Then the pineapple is the banana. Then I'm going to squeeze in lemon juice.
Okay. So at what point?
Just cold water.
Just cold water.
Or ice block.
Okay. That's interesting. As a base for smoothie, you're blending your ginger first and putting the fruits in it.
Yes.
Interesting. We learn every day. Many of us, what we simply do is we just put everything together and let it blend. But blending the ginger first, that's what you want to do.
I just want to avoid you tasting the ginger when you're sipping it. So I don't want to add it last or in between. I want it to go in for
so it
gets smooth. Yes.
Blended before you add other things. Yes. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, so let's get started.
Okay.
All right. So sure. I'll do that. You can grab a pan. So we can start. Okay. So just grab a pan. We'll get started.
Thank you. Okay, so this is on, right?
Yeah. All right. So here's what we're going to do right now. We'll take a quick break. When we return, the process will continue. Okay. Watch Wake Up Nigeria.
Welcome back. Now it's time for us to take some music. We have Show the Icon in the building. He's a Nigerian-born, US-based artist. He's a graduate of the University of Maryland. And from infectious hooks of 911 to the sweet melodies of Turn On the Lights, every single on his latest 6-track body of work, African Cupid, bears testament to this singer's artistry. It's great to have you in the building. Welcome.
Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Show the Icon. I like the name.
In the building. Good morning, good morning. Pleasure to be here.
I really like the name. Show the Icon. How did that name come about?
So my name is actually Shola. So Shola, then the icon just made it meaningful.
I love it. I love it.
Thank
so
you,
6 tracks. It's an EP, right? That body of work, am I right?
We did a 6-track EP and we called it African Cupid because African, obviously, because I'm Nigerian, then Cupid because Cupid is the angel of love and he brings people together and people love music. So. And
for those that don't know what Cupid means or who Cupid is that little winged angel that, you know, shoots arrows at people's hearts, am I right?
Exactly. Coming up, Valentine's Day is coming up, so Cupid will be very rampant.
Okay. Oh, so when you say Cupid, you're working towards Valentine, this particular body of work, right?
Yeah. Because, you know, there's a lot of lover boy vibes for the music, especially the track that I'm performing today, Duro. So, yeah.
So I feel like you can never go wrong with a love song or a collection of love songs. And love, indeed, will soon be in the air once February comes around.
Yes, sir.
But you know, tell of songs because of their own experiences. So, are you married, single? Talk to us about your love life.
That's complicated, but
you're talking stage.
Application stage, Seth.
You're still applying.
No, reviewing applications.
Even with 6 love songs, you never do.
We're trying, though. We're trying.
All right. Well, the name of the track you're performing out of the 6, which one is it?
It's Duro. We're doing Duro today for the morning vibe. So.
All right. I can't wait to hear it. Show the Icon with Duro.
Let's go.
You said to the line, we gon' stay together. I go fight for you, I go be your Jackie Chan. Don't you leave me alone. I will never leave you. Don't you leave me alone. I will never leave you alone. Let me be your man, no template. Without you, I cannot concentrate. Baby, big stay. Even if we fight, make me no separate. Let me be your man, no they contemplate.
Level 2, electrified fence. Space terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Hey,
Hey fam, remember Nick on TVC is a one-stop for engaging children's shows like El Tigre, Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, Kung Fu Panda, and lots more to keep the kids glued to their screens. Catch us on Mondays to Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on TVC.
Okay, so now let's get to the intimate part.
Exactly.
Now. So do you feel this whole enhancement, the whole you do boobs, you do ass, does it now make you good in bed? You do your dick, does it make you good in bed? You do abs? Are you now more attracted to your partner?
Are you more confident?
Exactly, to now perform well?
As a woman, you have bigger breasts, you have bigger... Come on, you feel more sexier.
Okay, but you know what?
No,
I really want to hear
the experience of it. It doesn't change the experience.
I want to hear Desmond's side. I want to hear your own, but your own is making me feel somehow.
Because what?
No.
I'm being serious.
Is that your trousers are going on?
Hey!
Hagula Lumo!
Yes, he
Happy New Year!
It's 2025, people!
Yes, an amazing 2025. Happy New Year!
Oh, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Welcome to a year of growth and success. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
This year bring you peace and happiness.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
I wish you the same. Happy New Year once again. I wish you well.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza to the richness of our culture to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to a birthday bash or a high-profile gala. You won't just see it, you'll feel like you're right there with me. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Now you can catch our programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun.
I'm Mary Amnonge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a well coach and a real estate.
I am Mama Korakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur. Welcome to Oaxaca. I am Ramatu Shehu Oivo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an avid listening man and Jabite. I'm the lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views and social issues.
right, welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Now, this is the beautiful game. There was quite a lot of beautiful stuff that happened over the weekend. And we'll be talking about it. Let me kick off with Manchester City as they looked like their old selves as they recorded the biggest Premier League win of the season by thrashing struggling Ipswich at Portman Road to move back into the top 4. Now, well, they did that. It was 6-0. Now, that was quite something. Now, elsewhere, Everton started the road to recovery under returning manager David Moyes and piled more pressure on his struggling Tottenham counterpart Ange Postecoglou with an impressive victory at Goodison Park. Brighton capitalized on a disastrous mistake from Manchester United goalkeeper Andre Onana was named to condemn their hosts to a 4th defeat in 5 league home matches. Nottingham Forest moved level on points with second place Arsenal after we come back by bottom club Southampton at the City Ground. I don't know why there's no update here about Arsenal, because Arsenal played on Saturday and they went 2 goals ahead and their head was swelling. Mary was calling me jumpy. We are 2 goals ahead. But, well, that was now how the match ended. Let's welcome Mary, of course, as she's here with me on the beautiful game. How are you doing, Mary, after a 2-all scoreline?
So it's me pretending to be brave, bold, and ready to take on anything when inside me I'm crumbling. That match was heartbreaking, to say the least. I remember seeing the first goal excited, and when the second goal occurred in the second half, I was so happy. I was like, we have this. But then I just paused and I said to my man, I was like, Arsenal being Arsenal, what if they bottled? They said it's not possible. And the next thing, Villa 1, Villa 2. Almost in quick succession, and I was so stunned. At the point, I think we were about 20 minutes to the end of the game when the second goal was scored, and I kept saying to myself, I just hope these guys don't win this match. That was all I started hoping for. I wasn't even hoping for us to win. There were lots of missed chances, but there's a serious problem with the Arsenal defense. There is no doubt about it.
All right. Well, it was ended 2-all, but one major talking point over the weekend had to be Manchester United against Brighton. Manchester United were at Old Trafford and they were up against Brighton. Ruben Amorim has been hot and cold. I mean, considering that there was a 2-all, remember that match against Liverpool, quite an entertaining match. And people thought, or the general thought was that Manchester United are back to balling. But hey, Brighton and Hove Albion brought them down to earth. Now, we'll take a look at this match and a few things that happened. Andre Onana was a major culprit here. This was about the second goal. But now the talk is that could he have done better? Okay, not with this particular goal. He could not have done better. They were checking for a foul for this one. But he was at fault for the third goal, the one that Brighton had to score. That's the one that we're going to take a look and analyze. But Mary, were you shocked that Brighton defeated Manchester United at Old Trafford?
Actually, I wasn't. I actually said this to a few people that Man U is still in the process of, in quotes, building. It's still too early to expect that Amorim would do so well. Out of about, what now, the 12 matches, I believe is lost about 5 or 6 now. So it's still kind of like struggling. And so I believe there'll still be losses, wins, maybe a lot of draws. It would be a miracle for them to be in the top 10 this season at this point. All right.
Okay, let's take a look at this goal and look at some things that we probably could analyze here. And this is Brighton going for this run. Now, watch at this point. Andre Onana. Aha. Do you see that? Now, there's been talk about Andre Onana and his usefulness in this particular team and how he has been performing. But let's look at it. Let's take it frame by frame and see if we can take the replay now. At this point, Mary, would you blame Andre Onana, his defense, or the keeper at fault for this particular goal?
So this was actually something that was being talked about last night as to who exactly is at fault. And frankly speaking, on the one hand, one could say the defense didn't do such a good job, but Onana is really slacking these days. And it's almost to a point that it's hard to excuse some of the mistakes he makes. This one was very obvious. We should take a look at it, really.
All right. Yeah, let's take a look at it and see what we can do here. It should be clearing. Yeah. This is a particular ball that the keeper should be clearing. Now, something that you have to understand about football for a lot of people here, you have to understand that there is a 6-yard box. Now, when you are within the 6-yard box, I could draw a line now to cover the whole 6-yard box here. Between or all around the 6-yard box is the goalkeeper's area. Yeah. So at that particular point in time, there's a benefit of doubt given to the goalkeeper. At this point, you should be claiming balls around your area. Yes, his eye is on the ball, but the point is that his positioning at this point, whenever a cross is coming in, It's too close to the goal line. So you should say that at this point, he should be out here. Something that maybe playing this ball rather than standing by and watching it. You have some thoughts there, Mary?
No, I'm actually concurring with what you're saying. It's appalling, really.
And as at that point, now, this was the far post. A ball that is going across the far post, the best way to get to it is to ensure that it doesn't, at this particular point, cross over. Now, let's take a look at how all of this played out and see what happens here. You see? And basically, what on earth was Mazraoui doing at this particular point in time? What on earth? What was he doing? I mean, he just let that. I mean, Mazraoui, exactly. Let's take a look at this movement here from Mazraoui. Quite an interesting, at this point in time, yes, your keeper has made the error. There's no need talking about it here. He has made the error. But look at this particular point in time. This ball shouldn't be crossing you to Karumi Toma, who, of course, came in from the back of him. He's on an island on his own. It's just like you're in the Atlantic, and this one is in Aja. He's just there, island on his own. But at this particular point in time, Mazraoui should be doing better. Manchester United have a lot of work to do in defense. Mary?
I agree. I actually agree with that, because it does seem like defense is a problem in many teams now, and they'll probably be dragging players from one another very soon. And with the transfer window slowly about midway through it now, I believe that is a focus for many teams. Manchester United, Arsenal, the defense is sadly lacking.
Okay, all right. But then there's one that we know. That one, it was an issue. But this one, after this particular goal, the third one, that is where we cannot excuse Andre Onana. And here's the problem. Right? This is somebody that was muted. I mean, African keeper, he was there for the racing, but look at this. But just look at this. Come on, man. What is this? On a normal day, if Namibi boss, you go collect salary this month. You no go collect salary this month. Mary, you cannot say that it was not fully 1001% Andre Onana's fault.
There's no excusing that. I don't know, was he trying to form some kind of ability? I'm not sure. Maybe Spider-Man might be his hero, so he thought he could clutch it somehow, because I don't understand.
Well, that was a particular match. This particular match is what I would have like us look at this particular weekend. Next time we'll take a look at some other matches, but then this is it. The whole talk is Ruben Amorim. Is he back? Well, on account, after this particular match, he said something to the press which was quite interesting. He said this is the worst Manchester United side ever.
Yeah.
That's quite damning, talking about his football club or his team, and it remains to be seen how well Manchester United can do this season. Thank you very much, Mary, for joining me on this one. It's been a beautiful game. We will see you on the flip side just after this time.
If you want to become something, become a child again. Why be patient? If you must worry, then worry about winning. Why worry about germs when you...
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past 3 years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge?
Second half of the show. We're halfway through, but hey, come on, if you are just tuning in, don't worry. There's still quite a bit more on the show. We've had a wonderful first half, but hey, come on, gear up. It's going to be a better second half.
Now, this Monday, the studio is wafting with the smell of fried plantain. Oh.
So, I don't know, so I like using aroma rather than smell, even though it smells. There's nothing wrong with saying it's the smell.
Sure.
Definitely, but every time I say smell, I like aroma, but there's nothing wrong with smell, definitely. An aroma is actually a smell. A good one, a nice one.
There's some things that I love to smell.
Like
coffee.
Like what?
And plantain. Coffee and plantain.
Okay.
Like a high.
But we don't have to smell now. What? You.
No, come on now.
So many of us can totally relate.
Because actually, exactly. Very with me on this one, Mary, aren't you?
You know how you receive gifts of different kinds, and then somebody gives you maybe like 25 liters of vegetable, all oils. Vegetable, palm oil, fuel, just make it oil, bring it 25 liters. It gives joy. And talking about joy, my goodness, this looks amazing. Just look at the colors. My gosh. Joyful. The shrimps just went in, and you can see the peppers and the vegetables there. Looks amazing. There's onions in it as well. Oh my. Oh gosh, I love the colors. Oh, this is so nice.
Is anybody hungry out there?
I am hungry, and I have to stay still and act like I'm not.
Yeah.
Maybe you want us to really see how, because the oohs and ahs are coming out from you. I don't know if people at home are able to see what you are actually oohing and ahhing at.
I wish they could.
Should we take a look at it? Let's see
the shrimps now.
Oh,
my! It's the colors as well.
Ooh.
This is so nice.
Okay, it's early on Monday morning.
See people that like food.
We don't hide it. We love food. What is life? Come on.
And everybody now thinks there's Mike. Well, you've seen the culprits.
Wow.
It's going to be a wonderful show we have today. My name is Mike.
And I'm Titilayo Oniso. Stay with us on social media using hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. Please keep the conversation flowing.
We love to hear from you. Stream with us live anywhere in the world. You can do that via the app. It's available on any of the Play stores. You can also do that on our website, tvcentertainment.tv/live stream. You can also do that on YouTube. TVC Entertainment as a handle. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC for engagement and interaction.
Indeed, we love that engagement and interaction. The questions that sometimes come in for our experts are also really engaging.
Definitely.
Speaking of engaging experts, we have Mr. Fola Daniel Adelesi coming into the studio yet again this week for our motivation segment, CEO Edible Pen Training Center. Now, it's all about this really interesting topic.
Yeah.
He's tagged it VUCA, that's volatility, complexity, ambiguity.
I don't want to use a weight so that you can tell when you are handling the segments, you break it down, but hey, you've already let it out. VUCA, that's what we'll be talking about on the show this morning. Then, of course, we have a musical performance.
Yes.
And Show the Icon will be here for another performance.
So Show the Icon has done this thing earlier on.
Yeah, but
really sweet.
We had a little bit of slight issues, but we sorted it out, and we'll have a wonderful one this time.
You said we go stay together. I go fight for you, I go be your Jackie Chan. If I hurt you, no, you take comfort.
Ayo Bami is also here. She's known as the Songbird, a multifaceted creative force. She's a musician, songwriter, and digital nomad. Can't wait for her to take the stage.
Definitely. That's the one in
the one in the leaf.
In the leaf.
Yeah.
And then there's the one in the plastic.
Plastic, yeah.
But growing up, they used to tell us that the best memory, the ones in tins.
Yeah, true.
You remember when we used to use the milk tin?
Yeah, yeah.
We used to use the milk tin, and then we had another moi can that had a cover and all that, and we said that the tin had a way of giving it a special, different taste. Yeah. We'd see, there's something I saw in the kitchen that looks like
the moi tins.
That looks like that can and all of that.
Oh, you are from a different age. Oh my goodness.
I don't own now.
You don't.
You say I be here.
Wow. I remember one of my house stole all my moi cans. All of them.
What she like to use it for?
I don't see one for my kitchen. I was like, I had like a dozen.
Okay.
It was crazy. It just reminded me.
So how do you cook moi now?
So there's a method I learned when I was younger, a lot younger. Okay. If I don't have leaf, I use foil paper.
Oh,
so
foil gives another effect.
Yeah, so you fold the foil into envelopes.
Okay.
And pour it into the foil, roll it up, and it steams exactly like as it is in the leaf.
We've also done foil. What other ways that you can do that? We'll check out after this time out what ways they're using in the kitchen to prepare today's breakfast.
My gosh.
I'm a bit disappointed, Mary.
Why are you disappointed?
I didn't know that was seafood.
Well, Matt doesn't like seafood, in case you don't know. Anytime he's enjoying the way his chef is going on, he goes, yeah. And then when he sees any kind of seafood, Mike goes, oh, you just broke my heart.
Could I do some other thing for this thing now instead of shrimp?
Well, maybe we'll not put it on.
But these are the things I was talking about here. There's this stuff.
This is too much.
Okay.
They're giving me that more effect, yeah? Okay, so how I would love to see how all of this comes together.
Way too much.
Okay, so now we're putting in the rest of the veggies,
yes.
Right? Okay.
There are quite a number of colors in here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the ingredients, what we're making use of for this particular dish. In case you're just tuning in, for breakfast this morning, we have plantain potato frittata fusion.
Yes.
With, I know the pineapple smoothie.
Yes.
As well as garlic salad. So that's what we're having for breakfast.
Mary, what's that? Chicken breast?
Chicken franks.
Chicken franks.
Yeah. What part of you is it?
The franks. That's what makes the sausage is. So that's the chicken
okay, but it's not breast.
Anything earlier while we're mentioning it, you can scribble it down and ensure that we're in sync regarding what we're making use of for breakfast, okay?
Those eggs, the eggshells, it looks like we're preparing them to crack or something. Like, you know, I know there are people that say things that they use egg shells for and all of that. Like, none can come to mind now. But it just looks like we're preparing to use it for something.
To use it for something.
A little bit later.
All right.
So, but the eggs, how many eggs do we have here?
We have 8 eggs.
One more. See protein now. See protein.
Okay, so it's back on hit. I think the easiest is the garden salad when we just mix the cucumber, the tomatoes, and the onions together. That's pretty easy.
The dressing.
And then the dressing.
Yes.
How are you working the dressing?
Just salt, black pepper, sunflower oil with lemon juice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This thing done.
It done.
You sure?
Mexicano. Done.
I just confirm they done.
No, don't come. QC ended in K2.
How to confirm if it don't done?
Oh yeah, confirm it done. Because I know you will still confirm it.
Just to check.
Well done. It's too used to check. It's not done yet.
The oil did not enter.
Try it again.
The oil did not enter the lower part very well.
I find some guy go, you stay beats that your hand.
She is domestic violence.
I said domestic
violence.
Now you know what they find.
But I don't know. I don't have a good relationship with it. It looks good, but that's just all.
Oh, this looks so good. Okay, so
the chicken we'll do it differently, Abby.
Yes.
Yes, the chicken one is different. We're frying it with eggs and plantain and the potato.
Perfect.
But that one you can't eat out of it.
I'm not eating. How?
Yes.
How will I eat it?
Even though it's chicken.
I don't.
No.
Did I eat now?
No, you did not eat. You only tasted.
I just confirmed.
Yes.
There are two different things.
So
So
the
just to be
evidence
sure.
is on your lips.
Which evidence?
You have natural.
I just did it to just ensure that would not poison somebody. That's all. Clap for me.
I'm clapping. Well done.
That's what I do.
Everybody is my witness that Mike had breakfast before our guest this morning.
Breakfast?
Yes.
One dodo that just look to this is breakfast.
See,
See, it is breakfast. It's the whole thing that we go like this. Back to the milk. I'll just do the egg and
you want the chef to cry because this is like
no, he won't cry. There's still some other things.
Basis of his dish.
No, see the shrimps there. Now there's shrimps there.
This is nice.
It's all good.
Okay.
It looks.
So yeah, the eggs will be fried, and then this is the point when we make our frittata. Okay. All right. So we're gonna cooking. Look forward, because I am already. Look forward to the end of the show when we serve it, looking all nice. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Please stay with us.
Minipack fits your pocket, contains the right nourishment you need for your breakfast, creamy and tasty in your meal.
This Pick Mini is just my perfect size, filled with the right nutrients, just for me.
This Pick Mini dey sweet my belly. Who fit believe say me say fit do shakara with better enjoyment?
Enjoyment. Now this can be what I want to talk now. Enjoy the Peak Mini Pack. Breakfast for you. Peak. Reach for your peak.
Good morning.
Good morning. Why is your sun shining like this?
Can't you see that Hamatan season is here? We need to protect our children from this dry weather.
What about the invisible germs?
Invisible germs?
During Hamatan, it's not enough to only protect your skin. You also need protection from these invisible germs. To protect our families, we use Dettol.
Harmattan season brings a lot of germs, but Dettol Germ Defense gives protection from up to 100 illness-causing germs. Be Dettol sure.
Hello, my name is Winfrey Agbeleshe, and presently I'm on the collection, which is a 2024 collection, is literally about the ocean, right, as the theme in supplies, and this is actually geared towards creating awareness for sustainable environment and, of course, protecting the environment. I have some amazing and distinguished guests right here on the red carpet. We'll definitely be speaking to them right about now, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We just keep telling more nature stories through, prints and textiles and fashion, and keep collaborating more, keep inspiring, keep growing the industry, also contributing to my community, supporting charities, supporting the environment. We're planning to plant trees. I can't tell you how many, but it's a large number. We're planting trees soon, and we're really focused on contributing to the community, which is really what my agenda for 2024 was. So I'm so happy.
Lots of prints. That's what I expected to see, and from just looking at the background right here, I can already tell how beautiful it's going to be. Shells, fabric, everything. I'm excited. When I think of ocean, I think about blue, I think about aquatic life, I think about all the colors of the ocean. So I'm just excited to see how she translates all that idea into like the pieces, the fabrics. I love the prints. I'm excited about that. It's been amazing. I mean, like every other business, they have ups, they have downs, they have really big moves, and I think I'm just really curious to see what's going on. More diverse.
And also still over the brains. To see really expect to see how Baga is going to integrate that into pieces. And then I'm expecting a great show. I mean, last issue was amazing, so I can imagine that this year is going to be even better.
So my first interaction was in 2022, and ever since then I've been in a lot of brand, and it has always been back to back, and I'm really excited about the new collection. I really can't wait to see the unveil. Yeah, I'm a fashion head, like I love fashion. Fashion makes me happy.
I'd say Nigerian fashion designers are doing a great job with preserving the environment with their sustainable fashion. For instance, Kikere, Banke Kuku, they are all making outfits from our natural, products like raffia. They are making clothes with natural cotton. They are making clothes from sack. Doing a fantastic job from even this calabash material. So I would say Nigerian designers are in the right direction, taking the right steps to preserving our environment.
It's amazing. I feel like also, I think it makes a lot of sense. Because I mean, fashion itself, it's made from so many different fabrics. Like I said, it's like a fashion for people, and also in a way it can contaminate the environment. So if she's making stuff that also promotes the environment, it's nice.
I think it's amazing. I think it's something that many people need to start doing. When you travel abroad and when you go to other fashion shows, there's so many types of fashion shows like this, or any type of collaborative events like this. And I think it's really, really amazing that she thought of something like this, despite the fact that Nigeria is happening. I think it's amazing that she thought about that, because at the end of the day, we have to keep it clean. We have to make sure that things are safe, clean, the pollution, everything. So I think it's really, 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 really amazing.
There's a friend of mine, I don't want to say her name, but she made me fall in love with the pieces. I think during COVID she was literally wearing the pajamas back to back, and I think I picked interest in the brand when through my friend.
I'm inspired by culture, Nigerian culture, and with creativity and craftsmanship, I always tell a nature story. That's what I do. I tell nature stories in Nigeria. My previous collection was called Eden. This collection is called Ocean. So I feel like Nigeria has little treasures of nature, and that's what really keeps us alive. It keeps me alive anyway. It keeps me inspired. So yeah.
Banka Kuku, the fact that she has such an artistic and creative mind, makes it easier, and because our visions in terms of business also aligns, and working with Banka Kuku felt so seamless at the same time, and her bringing ideas to me and me bringing those ideas to life. She was so passionate about this ocean project, and we just had to make it into a reality and make it a wearable art. But wearable art in form of diamonds, in form of pearls, in form of just elements that you find in the oceans. You know, you find like what I have on now. You have pearls, you have like aquamarine stones, you know, just little things like that. But it came together so well. We were able to make it work. And a lot of people are becoming more aware of, you know, the beauty, the diamonds, the allure of diamonds. And I'm happy that a lot of people are more passionate about it. I have a lot of young people now, all they want to wear diamond tie, and I want to think Mia has played such a big impact or, you know, influenced those decisions.
And that's it right here on this red carpet. My name is Winfrey Agbelishe, and until next time, I'll see you.
Cheers to the connoisseurs of wearable art like Banke Kuku. Love it, love it, love it. Now, from one form of art to another, we have music coming your way. But this time from Ayobami, the songbird. Now, she is a multifaceted creative force, and I can't wait to talk to her. Now, I love what you're wearing, first of all.
Thank you.
I love your outfit. I really do.
Thank you.
Talk to us about this track called Stay Away. Yes?
Hi, everyone. My name is Ayobami. Stay Away is a song for people who are scared of commitment, you know, especially Lagos men. They're very scared of commitment, so it's directed to them. It's either me or nothing.
With especially Lagos men. It's like they've shown you a little bit of pepper.
Ah, shege.
Oh, wow. Interesting. But is there a particular guy that you're telling to stay away with this track?
A couple of my exes.
Oh, a couple?
Yes.
Interesting. Well, hey, there's no better revenge dance than sex, and I have a feeling this track is going to be one of those very, very soon. But you call yourself a digital nomad. Why exactly do you call yourself that?
Because I work across different digital skills. You know, I have social media marketing skill. I also have graphics designing skill. So,
interesting.
Yeah.
All right then. You know, they say there's not only one road to the market. With all those digital skills, I know you're going to be pushing this music forward as well. And you're here to serenade us with this amazing track. We have the Songbird with Stay Away right now.
If you want to become something, become a child again. Why be patient? If you must worry, then worry about winning. Why worry about germs? When you come home, bring tales and stories.
Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
By 20 or 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Okay, that's all we can take.
I choose
to close the show.
And number 1, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number 1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another. For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials. I want to start the gym, yeah, but do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym though, you're getting fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying.
So pole dancer, you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make a relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question. Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the better? You see some sports.
That woman. Bam! Bam!
Yeah,
Today we'll go here.
Hey.
Let's catch up.
I'm sure we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay good. Now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun. Wow. Okay, so we've talked a bit about the acronym earlier on the show. I know that volatility is the first one, but just break it down. Why did you think it was important to put all of these terms together?
We're currently living in what is called the VUCA world.
Okay.
And the word VUCA simply explains everything that is going on around us. VUCA is acronym for V, volatility, U, uncertainty, C, complexity, and A, ambiguity.
Okay.
Volatility because everything is unstable. One thing is going in one direction right now, and the next minute is being challenged. Nations are coming against nations. Organizations are coming against organizations. You used to hear it's a dog-eat-dog world.
Yeah.
or it's a shark, or it's murky waters. But this time around, it's beyond dog eat dog. It's beyond having a murky waters.
Oh, wow.
It's a lot more complex because everybody's fighting for market share. So there's a lot of volatility, especially with the war between Russia and Ukraine. And now China is trying to come against Taiwan. Now US is fighting China. So there's a whole lot of volatility. Now, uncertainty, because you don't know what's going to happen next. Early in the year, just a few weeks back, we started hearing about COVID again in China. And that was scary for everyone. We really don't want to have a repeat of what happened in 2020. Now, complexity. Artificial intelligence is coming into place. Today, I can get your voice, feed it into an AI platform, write a speech for that AI platform, and make it look like you're the one talking. So the next question is, how do you prove, if you can, that you're not the one talking? When it's your face we're seeing and it's your voice we're hearing. But I can make you do something that you never did using AI. So there's complexity coming in, and there's also ambiguity. Now, the ambiguity is because of the volatility, because of the uncertainty, because of the complexity, people are confused. They don't know what to do again. They don't know which direction they should be headed. People are now wondering, how do we now make money in this time? And if the money we're making, it doesn't cover the bills. You know, we were a bit happy just a few weeks back when the pump price of petrol dropped. Now it's gradually climbing again. And people are losing their jobs on a daily basis, especially because AI is doing many tasks that we used to pay human beings for. These days, you don't pay people for transcription again because AI does that. You don't pay some video editors again because AI does that. You don't need to get people to transcribe anything for you. In fact, AI will write books for you. Even though I don't subscribe to that.
Of course, but it is happening. It's happening.
Exactly.
I want to touch on an example for the volatility of the market. There are some companies that last year had it, they were balling, such as TikTok.
Exactly.
For instance, in the US. I'm just trying to think about the ups and downs of their market share now.
It's crazy for them because, for example, the US market is nearly a 400 million people market. So imagine that TikTok is losing access to a market where they have almost 400 million people. And CapCut is also losing that same market. Now, volatility comes in there because they would have thought that they have a lot of money to make from that market, and they were making money. Then there are content creators as well who up until maybe today or yesterday were only making money from TikTok. They didn't have a job.
They didn't have any
All they had to do was record something with their phone and put it on TikTok, and they would get paid. And they were paying their bills, they were paying mortgage, they were paying for cars, insurance, and everything. But today, all of that is gone in one night. So it tells you that volatility is serious and it's real, but it depends absolutely on leadership of nations. Take a look at what's happening just very close at home to us in Mali, in Niger Republic. Now, military men have taken over. They are pulling out of ECOWAS. So what it also means in the coming days is that the moment they officially pull out of ECOWAS, getting into those countries may become issues. These days, what you need is just your passport to drive through Niger, drive through Mali. But once they pull out of ECOWAS, we may lose that privilege.
And there are probably some people that are doing business
with those nations as neighbors.
So that's where
most of that will become a bit more difficult.
Yeah, uncertainty comes in there. How do they continue doing business? What is the process going to be like? How expensive is it going to be?
It's certainly going to be more expensive because you pay more to gain access. I'll give you a quick example. One famous pastor said he was coming from the UK into Nigeria, and because Niger Republic is now under the control of the military regime, what happened was that he couldn't fly directly into Nigeria. It's shorter flying over the airspace of Niger. But what they had to do is to fly around.
So that's an additional, probably an
additional cost, additional time.
Additional cost to the airline.
To the airline, yes.
Meaning additional cost to the customer.
Passenger as well. And what about the security? What about the safety of the passenger? Take, for example, so a 6-hour flight initially now becomes maybe a 7-hour flight or an 8-hour flight. So you've lost time. You've lost
money.
Money.
Time is money.
So the airlines too now are spending a lot more. So the uncertainty is there. It's increasing on a daily basis. And when you talk about complexity, some people love complexity. I don't know why. I can't explain it. But if you give them some simple things, they will make it complex. But there are some others, for consultants, ideally, when you give them complex things, our job is to simplify it. So in this world that we are, because of volatility and because of uncertainty, some people want to mystify themselves, because it's in that mystery that they seem to make money. The more you know about them, the less they're able to make money. So they think that we should stay mysterious. Just like the Yorubas will say, apologies, I will try to interpret this. Create systems and structures and multiply yourself. Take, for example, if I want to make money physically by training people, and I have to be physically in all the physically present in all locations, it's going to be so difficult. But when I create digital courses or digital books and put them online, for example, there are people in Germany, there are people in the US who buy my books at a time when I'm sleeping in Nigeria.
But now let's talk about this ambiguity, because everybody is trying to do everything. Everybody is their own presenter, videographer, editor, everybody's influencer. Everybody's trying to do digital marketing. Everything is in one person. Are we not losing our identity? Are we not losing, you know, that thing that makes us a core brand?
It comes back to what we call in Nigeria, anywhere beleface.
Wow.
So there are people, what that simply means is that anything that brings in money. So number one, it's only a few people that recognize the need to have a niche. It's not everybody that thinks, oh, I must be known for just this. For example, if I take myself all the time and I tell people who think I do a lot of things, I say, no, I don't do a lot of things. Look at everything I do, analyze it. There are just two things I do. Writing and speaking.
So
regardless of the platform or the name that you give to it, the name can change based on where you are meeting me, but it's just two things I'm doing. It's just writing and speaking.
So what you subscribe to is having a niche, but be flexible?
You can be flexible. Your niche can cut across industries. Take, for example, you can be a lawyer who operates in the real estate industry and also operates in the media. You can be an accountant who also has some skills in the HR space. Because these days, people are becoming so flexible and they realize that jobs are beginning to align. So if you're an HR person, don't just stick with knowing HR. Begin to look into communications. Because these days, people don't want to hire someone else separately for communications and someone else separately for HR. Why can't we have HR who understands communications? Or why can't we have an accountant who understands HR? So be a niche-based person, but be smart enough to understand how to diversify your skill set.
All right. Just like I know of a particular chef who bakes extremely well and decided to put together her own baking mix and become a distributor of that same baking mix.
Fantastic, because that means you're not creating products. You have your recipe that you can even sue someone else for if they use it. So we need to come to times when you don't just render services, you don't just create products. You need to think about royalties as well. Because with royalties, it means that you create a product once, but you earn forever on it. Even when you pass on, you know that in your last will and testament, you can write a will and say, I pass on the rights to these royalties to my children. Which means that your children even continue to earn from the thing. So in a VUCA world, think smart, work smart. It's not about hard work anymore.
Let's take it from the beginning again. VUCA, that's
volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity.
Do you think this could change anytime soon? Do you think any of these particular aspects of VUCA could change soon?
It's not going to change. It's not going to change. the world will remain. Take, for example, stock market prices. You know that from trends,
yes,
almost every 7 years, stock markets will crash. It will pick
7
up
years.
almost every 7 years. If you check 2008, we had the global economic crisis. Count 7 years after that, you notice that we had another global economic crisis. 7 years after that, we are approaching another one.
Wow.
So it's going to repeat itself. Now, what you need to do is to, first of all, have emotional intelligence. Because these things will always happen, but you have to be prepared.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing is there's what we call data analysis or data analytics. You can always use data analysis or data analytics to work against the uncertainty
of the times.
For example, at the beginning of every year, they do what we call economic outlook. Some organizations do it, but most people don't understand the value of economic outlook. When you go to presentations where they do maybe the 2025 economic outlook, it gives you an idea of what to expect for the year.
True.
And how do they do that? They look at the data for the past 5 years and say, going by the data, and data does not lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Yeah,
so
true.
going by the numbers, this is what we're likely going to have in 2025. So that prepares you.
Yeah.
You are, and another thing that will prepare you for uncertainty or complexity is be flexible. When
So
you have taken a look at data, prepare yourself, adjust, go into a new industry, or shut down something you're doing, start something else.
Especially if you realize, based on data, that what you're doing may not be so relevant
again
in the next 5 or let's say 7 years.
Some would even be in the next 6 months.
Wow, wow.
In the next 6 months.
That is an alarming thought.
Yeah.
But I hope we've learned something today. Hope you've learned something this morning. And if you missed any aspect of this, not to worry, it's going to be popping up on YouTube. Just search for TVC Entertainment. And, look for Wake Up Nigeria, and you'll see this whole conversation again. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the VUCA of it all. There's quite a lot happening in that particular space, and hopefully you're better prepared for it. Okay, then. So I know that something special has been prepared in the kitchen. Ooh, I've been perceiving the aroma, as Mike calls it, of that amazing meal. Mary, how are you able to stand it? Ooh, Mary.
Well, I survived. I'm feeling like Gaynor right now. I started with I will survive, and now I have survived. That looks amazing, doesn't it?
It does.
So what you have in the white bowl is the garden salad, right, Chef Bassett?
Yes.
And then, of course, we have the smoothie, the pineapple smoothie, pineapple banana smoothie. That's what's in the cup, with a bit of some ginger in it, ginger base, and then lemon as well.
Juice.
And then, of course, we have the frittata, the plantain potato frittata fusion. It looks really good,
It does. And considering that is a medical student that's putting this together.
Yes.
In your second
it's
year,
actually
medical
200. Yeah, it's actually a 200 level medical students. How do you manage to juggle both? This is your passion, obviously.
Yes, it is. Saving lives is also my passion.
I like that. I like this guy.
Saving lives through cooking too. Wow.
Yes, both ways, and it's not easy. I wouldn't lie, but I'm able to juggle both.
I'm sure your professors are looking at you and saying, "Hey." So that's why your project wasn't done. Or your professor says you have to prepare.
Saving lives by food and saving lives with the scapula. Well done. Both ways. This guy will treat anybody that. Well done. You're doing well, right?
He's treating our stomach this morning. Yeah.
But then, to wrap up all of this, we do have a wonderful performance now to take it away, to take the show away. All right. Okay. Let's take a look at that performer now.
Show the icon.
Okay, show the icon.
Who?
Exactly.
Yes.
Titi
I wonder what he'll be performing this time. We can't wait to vibe to it.
All right, let's vibe to it.
Straight up, always live.
Promise me, say you never love another. You said did it lie, we go stay together. I go fight for you, I go be your Jackie Chan. If I hurt you, not to take comfort. Don't you leave me alone. I will never leave you alone. your man, no they contemplate. Without you, I cannot concentrate. Baby, big go stay. Even if we fight, make me no separate. Let me be your man, no they contemplate. Without you, I cannot concentrate. Baby, big go stay. Let me gentle, let me tender. This kind of love, they make me shiver. No fake compare your love with gold and silver. This kind of bad, that's Rihanna. Don't you leave me alone. I will never leave you alone. Don't you leave me alone. I will never leave you alone.
Straight up, always back.
The following